Alright, so this parking lot next to the Manly Arts Center is pretty nice. You get to overlook the ocean a little bit. There's some rocks sticking out. I don't think I've gotten very close to them. That might be something to try to bicycle to, see how close I can get to it. And I'm just going to say it right now, I'm really not impressed with the health of this city. I see everybody is just suffering with obesity, and I am thinking it's starting in the grade schools. These people have bad habits. The parents, of course, have the bad habits, but it's just awful. There's people that really should look like they should be healthier, that have the pot bellies and that soft underlying look, the non-tone, the lack of tone in their bodies. It's really a sore to see. So the health shops closed down, and 3 more, and there's a cat in there, and 3 more marijuana shops open up. That's the priority that's changing in this city. The water looks very green. Not sure what brings out them colors. It's supposed to be the sunlight a bit. Alright, so I'm at the Port Brookings. There's some people who live in a ramshackle shack up here. Alright, I gotta say, it's just peaceful enough on this highway to make it kind of pleasant. May get like 30 cars a minute. Alright, I doubt it's open today, but I'm gonna try out that museum. Alright, so I got a new hat here. Somebody had like the sign that said free stuff, and I looked through the free stuff and I liked what I see in here. It fits nice. Some kind of crocheted. I don't think it'll keep my head very warm, but it controls my hair at least. I'd say 95% of the time the people that beg with those cardboard signs are going to be men. White men at that. Never seen a black person do the begging, or even a Mexican or Asian. Alright, I've held on to these anchos for a long time, and just decided now maybe I'll give them a try, but now I'm like, wait a second, why is this so dark? It's because they really burn these things too much. They've got that smoky, dark, deep flavor near charcoal, I guess. Maybe they're not called ancho. Negros? Chili negro? I think I'll stick with the ancho where they're not so burnt. Alright, well I just finished cooking a chicken and barley, mostly. Just a big pot of chicken and barley. I'm gonna see if this messes up my my intestinal problem and diverticulitis. If it gets worse after eating something like this, then I can't eat anything like this. I just want to say that I lack thirst and I have a dry mouth. It's really a strange situation. When I try to drink, it doesn't taste very good, so it's very concerning. This weird formation almost looks like faces in the rocks. How many people can walk barefoot on the beach in December? Alright, well, if there's a cove I'm going to set up a homeless encampment at, this would definitely be the cove. This guy's got a good spot. Can't really see him though. I didn't think they could be seen when I was up there anyway. Good spot. You definitely can't see him from the road. I was actually sitting out here for like 15 minutes. I actually heard one wave that sounded so loud it got my attention, while all the others are just kind of white noise. So I think a sneaker wave makes a lot of noise itself. It can sneak up on you, but it'll be making a louder rumbling noise than what the normal waves make, something you just pay attention to. So if the sea levels can rise more, it gives them more of an opportunity to beat on the land mass and wear away at it faster, which can make for some interesting progress. I mean, no water-dwelling creatures have ever been able to make the progresses that humans have on land. The water messes things up too much. Alright, so we're warned that there's maintenance ongoing on these stairs because they're rusted all the way to the top. They've been here for a while, I guess. Salt sprays probably rusted them. But also, why is this dented? Now that's strange. Did a rock fall on it from... Yeah, it's dented on the stairs up there. The rocks might be falling down and hitting the stairs at times. Oh, it takes a little extra time. You could really pound away at this. This is sunflower until it's first this is just a dry constitution, but if you keep pounding past that, then it starts to turn into more of a buttery constitution, like you're really squeezing the oils out or something. All those lovely omega-6 oils. For the past few nights I've been waking up at like 1 a.m. maybe sometimes 2 a.m. and I don't have to go to the bathroom or anything. It doesn't make any sense why that's happening so consistently. Alright, first there's a guy in the ambulance. But then you got this. This is incredible. I think people are living out of this one. A techo? Alright, I'm not too enthused about cooking inside the car, but it's really chilly outside. So I want to make sure that I keep it warm enough as much as possible. I'm going to do these cubes, maybe change it out and then put the potatoes in afterward. Well, I got to cook these peas too. They've been sitting in my car for like 3 days. Alright, I wonder if I should just peel these first and then wash them afterward. That would save on water, possibly. The thing is though, that they're not completely covered in green. This one seems to be. But some of them are only green on ones. Just maybe 90%, 50, 70, 80%. So I'm a little torn between the idea of cooking the potatoes in their whole and then making it easier to fish them out as opposed to cutting them up and then putting them in the pot, which makes it more difficult to fish them out, especially when I'm cooking inside the car. Cooking outside the car, cutting them up isn't that as big of a deal. Problem though with cooking them whole is, of course, it's harder to cook towards this to get to the center. It's going to take longer. You got to cook the outside more to get to the center. Which, you know, I'm accepting a little undercooked potato anyway, since non-cooked are supposed to be edible. I decided to pay the $33 to have the oil changed, and the other guys under there. I just don't have the tools for that. Explain the coffee cup test thing that you're doing.
I check it. The color didn't look right, but
yeah,
once
like darker or lighter, or what do you mean?
It looked a little cloudy.
Cloudy?
But once I got it in the cup, it didn't look as bad.
Oh, because I was thinking the one time I had like water in it. It was like looked like brain matter to a guy.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
Okay.
When it was dripping on the oil filter.
Yeah, I was assuming maybe condensation, but yeah, somebody told me it could be a crack in the manifold.
Yeah, it could be.
It's been that way for a few years.
Yeah,
I don't know
it could be condensation, or it could be a little tiny coolant leak that's not going to get any worse.
A possible coolant leak.
Yeah.
Okay, that could get worse, or
it could, but if it's been like that for 2 years,
for you, like 4 or 5 years, 6 years,
I wouldn't worry about it.
Wouldn't? Okay. All right.
It's been like that long.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. If you're forward, it'll give you more of a higher reading, and if you're backward, it'll give you a less of a reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, just in case you need it, you'll at least have it with you.
Yeah.